Hello everyone, how you doing on this wonderful night? This is Gifted Favor, and I'm out here to show you such a beautiful view, beautification of God's creation. I'm just here to tell you a little bit about my book, A Time for Reflection and Finding Peace Through God's Creation. Have you done any reflection lately? Have you found peace through God's creation? Well, I'm here to tell you that is so wonderful when you take that time out to reflect. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my book. And one of the topics is loneliness. Loneliness, if it's not addressed properly, it can also deal with depression because the two connects. So how many of us suffer from loneliness today? So many of us. But I'm here to tell you that you are never lonely. It's just a mindset because you've got God with you and He sends destiny helpers. You're only lonely if you believe you're lonely and if you choose to be lonely, because it's also a choice. So signs to observe for loneliness is life situations, breakdown in relationships, low self-esteem, fear of communicating with people, anger, depression. It's all associated with feeling alone. So when you start to feel like this, observe the signs and find real friends who is authentic. Do not stay and isolate yourself and become depressed and more lonely. Not unless you made that choice and that conscious decision. When feeling these ways and you observe the tendencies, address the feeling and make sure you get help and create some solutions. Seek counsel and find time to heal. It's a process. And loneliness is a choice. Or, like I said, a breakdown in communication. When you start feeling these tendencies, once you surround your friends with men and women of God who are authentic and real, and now I begin to walk, you will start to feel a change in your atmosphere. Prayer is the key. Studying God's Word, meditation, and remaining joyful and happy, not focusing on your situation, not focusing on anything that is stressing you, but finding peace, like my book said, through God's creation, meditating and taking time out for yourself. A very important thing too is doing something that you enjoy, whether it is going for a walk, joining the gym, playing sports or a favorite board game, singing, music, dancing, anything that can create a positive atmosphere so you don't have to feel lonely and depressed. Maybe get a dog, get a pet, go for a vacation. There's so many things you can do to avoid that feeling and to sink into a depressed mode. So once you keep your mindset in a positive manner and constantly in prayer and supplication and surrounding yourself with a positive environment and good friends for support, friends and activities, you will not feel a sense of loneliness and depression. And after a while, it becomes a spirit that you have to rebuke and pray, because it can become dangerous if it's not delivered and treated. So I'm here to encourage you. Remain joyful. Take time out to reflect and find peace like what I'm doing in nature and God's creation. I showed you the pictures earlier of the sky, the trees, the tranquil momentum, and the peace that I feel right now. Just myself, walking, no one, no noise, total calmness. So having a good chuckle, I find, prevents depression, staying happy, Just enjoy your life. Take one day at a time and do something that you love. But never forget God. Keep praying. So that's one of the topics in my book, loneliness. So get ready for the book. I'm going to be possibly waiting a little while longer because it's got some things that I want to terminate and, things that I want to finish up. And the editors, Lee and Robert, is still finishing up some work. So be patient and just enjoy me telling you about my book and taking time out to reflect and finding peace in God's creation. So this is Gifted Favor. And when you connect with this book, you will feel transformational healing in your body, peace of mind. So have a wonderful night. Shalom, shalom. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Shalom. This is Gifted Favor. Shalom.